Hello everyone. How are we doing? Trust we are doing great. So for some time now, we're talking about trimming a pixie. And I said, let me do it today. How are you doing? Trust we are doing fine. I'm Ruth Hair and Wigs. It's nice having you around. So today's tutorial is all about making a pixie cut. A pixie cut is a very classy unit that every lady needs to get because of that classy look. Even though it's a short hair, it gives you that classy look. So I want to show you how to trim it. I've said it before in some of my videos that there is a way to go about trimming a pixie. So today is all about trimming a pixie. So I'm using this Tiwa wig. I want to do a very big trim on this. A very big trim on this. Good. Guess you can see it. So what I'll be needing for this unit to do this work is, first of all, my blade comb, my tail comb. These are the two things I'll really need, and probably I'll also go for my pair of scissors. I might, it all depends on how the length will be. If I'm going very low, I might also include my clipper and also forget about this. So the length you are going for determines what you use, but the main ones is this two. Well, some people like to wet theirs before they start trimming. They like to wet it, just spray it wet, then they start trimming it. But for me, I like going dry. I have my own reasons. So it's all about what works for you best, what you feel comfortable with, then you work with that. Because if I should go wet, for me, I might go below what I'm looking for, because it will become very wet and the weight wouldn't be there. So it will be very difficult for me to judge the length I'm going for. Excuse me. Just drop it there. So I'll go for the particular length I want. Excuse me. Okay. So I'll go for the particular length I want. Since it is dry, it's very easy for me working that way. That's what I want to do. So at this point, I want to say welcome. Hello, Shuklia. Well, this is a pixie. I want to trim a pixie cut, a very short hair. I want to demonstrate how to do a very short hair. So you are welcome. So just stay tuned and you see how I go with the process. There's a very short style I'm going for. So that I want to trim, and this is it. This is the unit that I want to use to demonstrate what I'm doing. So this is it. This is the units I'm using for it. So if you are just joining us, please do well to like, comment, subscribe, and do well to share. Please also double tap your screen to give us a like. And also there's a 3 dots there. Click on it and support this video. So let's get started. So this is what I want to use. So when you want to do a pixie, you start from the back. I always start from the back first, because when you start from the back, it helps a lot. And this blade has two sides. We have the shorter side where the blade is more obvious, then you can cut deep. Why this other side, you can go in the cuts slowly. So I like using this first, this bigger side. So this is it. And when doing this, you go gently. I hope you can see it. So I continue. I want it to be very flat as possible. Very flat as possible. You can see it. So when doing this, you have to be doing it bit by bit. At times, you can also use your clip. Hello, TMS. It's nice having you around. Thanks for being here. So you are right on time. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, TMN. So as I said earlier on, I'm doing a Pixie cut. I want to trim this very, very low as possible. And I love starting from the back. Okay, I'm trimming a Pixie. TMN, I'm trimming a Pixie. I want to get a Pixie cut, and that's why I'm doing this trim. I want it to be very short, so this is the unit I'm using. There's the units. So this unit is what I'll be using, but I want to get it very low, lower than what you are seeing here. Very, very low. So when doing this, you have to go. Thank you, TMM. I really appreciate. When doing this, you have to go gently. And as I said, I like using the parts that is graduating. Give me the gradual cut, which is this side. If you see, it's now coming up. Can you see it? You can see it's now having shape. Can you see? But I'm still going very, very low on this. So when you talk about Pixie cuts, it can come in different lengths. It all depends how you want yours to be. It can come in different lengths. As I said earlier on, some would like to wet it first before trimming, but I prefer going dry. I prefer going dry. It helps me to see the volume very well. So if you are just joining, please do well to like, comment, subscribe, share. You can double tap your screen to give us a like. And And also you can hit the 3 dots at your top right to support this video. So if you notice what I'm doing, I'm just taking it bit by bit from the down, straight up, from the down to the top. If you have any question, you can ask. Do well to answer your questions. So this part I'm in, I want to go in very low, this particular part. I've mapped it out on how I will do it. So you go in gradually. Gradually, you go in gradually, just as I'm doing it. You can see it's taking shape. Personally, I love trimming. I love trimming. Those that know me very well that I love doing trimming. I think I'm okay at this point. So you can see it's now coming out gradually. I want this place to be very, very low because I'm going for a very short wig. I want to customize something very, very short. That is why you see this trimming. Can see how short rather this front is. Can you see it? Can see how short this part is now. It's my comb. There's it. Can see how short it is. Very short. So I'm still going down, still trimming down, especially the back and the sides. Please support this video. Double tap your screen. Please support this video. Give a like. I want to see your comments, your contribution. Engage, please. So as I said, your The length of your Pixie determines the tools you need. It determines a lot, the tools you will need. At times, if I want to go very short, then I'll go in with my straightener. Clipper. I'll go in with my clipper. But I'm not using clipper today. I'm not using clipper. It's just my blade comb. That's what I'm using. Just my blade comb. So I said I want this very, very short. So I'll still do more trim and trim till I get to what I'm looking for. Can you see it? Coming up. What do you think? Please double tap your screen to give a like to support this video. This is a Tiwa wig actually that I'm customizing to something shorter. So we'll customize. I'll also change the color too, or just to add a highlight to it. Not changing the color, but just to add a highlight. Okay. Let me see. You can see how flat it is. Very flat. Very flat. So I'm done. I think I'm done with this part. You can see it's very flat. Very flat. Can see that is now very, very flat. I still want to go in with some trim. Because I want it very flat as possible. Can see how flat it is. So we'll customize hair to any shape of your choice based on your specification. See how flat it is. I've done this part. You can see how flat it is. I've trimmed this part to some extent. Don't know if you can see it. Please support this video by giving us a like, share, and double tap your screen. So I've done this part to some extent. So I want to concentrate on this part. I'll concentrate on this part too. want the hair to be very flat. Hello, Dele. Okay, Daph. Thank you. Thank you so much, Daph. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for engaging. Thank you. I can see you. Thanks. The trim. So if you are just joining us, please do well to like, comment, double tap your screen to give us a like, and to support this video, please do well to hit the 3 dots at your top right to support this video, to give us a like. I really appreciate it. So I still want to trim more, just the way I trim this aspect. You can see how short it is. So this other part, this is the right hand side. The left hand side won't be as short as the right hand side, but definitely to be short. I think my blade is blunt. Let me change it. Change the blade. The front part is now blunt. Good. So we continue. You can ask any question. Welcome any question. So I still want to trim more. So I'm doing trim, 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 trim. Gracias. Hello. You've seen me walking. Thank you. It's like you always see me behind the screen. So this is me walking. You're welcome. Gracias. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Daph. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much. Thanks for engaging. I really appreciate it. So, this is it. I might not even use my pair of scissors. I just want it short. And I think I'm still going short. Don't mind me, I just love trimming. At times I do more trimming before I realize that, oh, I've gone beyond the level. Thank you for the like. Thank you for supporting this video. Thank you. I really appreciate. So I'm still using this other big part to do my trim. I want to believe you can see it from here. Can you see it? Please, if you cannot see it, let me know. Let me know if you can't see it. So, still doing more. Thank you. Gracias. Oh, thanks, Dav. I'm so happy you can see it. So I'm still doing more trim. So as you can see, this place is very flat. I've really trimmed this part that you won't even see the hair, as if there is no hair. This part now is very, very low, like to the scalp. Very, very low. I don't think there's anything there for me to trim. Then this other part, I think I'll say I'm okay with it. Let me not do something that I will not be able to work with, because I want to coil it at the end of the day. I want to coil it. You can see how beautiful it is. Even though I've not even worked on it, I've not done the main job on it, one can still even use it like this. And isn't this looking so beautiful? You can still work with it like this. So this is the trim. And I like this unit because the edges, they are okay for me. I don't think I will touch the edges anymore, except I want to do just a little bit of touch to it. But for me, I think it's okay. Tomorrow I'm going to do the highlights, because there's a highlight I'll use, Bungadi, all over. I think I'm good. I don't think I'll need to do more trim on it. Very, very okay like this. So I really love the texture of this hair. You can see how it flows as I'm combing it, despite the length. So as for this part, maybe I'll just pluck it off to get my perfect line. I don't want to use clipper. If not, I'll be tempted to go deeper, and that's I don't want to do. So I can use my clipper, or I can just pluck it up with my tweezer or even my fingers. But I have to be very careful when I'm using my fingers. If not, I can overshoot it. I have to be very, very careful. So what I'm doing here is I just selected just a line, a stretched line. So I concentrate on that line and pluck the hair around. If you can see, it's now becoming visible compared to before I started plucking it. But if you want to use your fingers, then you have to be very careful. And you don't have to take a chunk, just a little bit of it. And you have to be patient with it, because you can be tempted to take a chunk. In the process of pulling the hair, you will rip off the nets. And that would be another problem. So you can see it's coming out. My part is coming out gradually, becoming visible gradually. Sorry. So when doing this, please use your tweezer if you cannot use your fingers. Or if you can use your fingers, all well and good. Don't mind me, I'm just being lazy to pick the tweezer where I kept it. You can see how slowly I'm going. So you don't have to go much, just little bit, and please don't be tempted to go that much. Don't be tempted to take chunk of it. It's not coming up. It's now coming up bit by bit. Can see it? Can you see the part? I'm actually doing a C-cut on this hair. Can you see the C part? So as I said, please, if you are using your fingers, just be careful. Don't be tempted to go in once to take a chunk of it. You go in gradually and maintain a particular line. Follow the line. If it is straight you are doing, fine. It makes it easier. If it is C-cut, then you have to be very careful so that it won't be that wide. Thank you. Gracia. I really appreciate your encouragement. Thank you. So I will tell you that this is not professional. That is using your fingers, but as far as I've gotten what I'm looking for, I'm good to go. So you can see it. So afterwards, though I will not do that today because it's late already. Like tomorrow, as I said, I'll do the finished work. That's when I'll include the highlights. Please, can I have the Raycomb? Nepe, Raycomb. Raycomb, check my white bag. It should be there. You can see how the texture is. Very, very soft. Check my white bag. My hair white bag. Very, very soft. You can see how it flows. I just love the texture. So sweet. So sweet. Excuse me. So this back, I think I'll add more to it. I want to do this down, the neckline. I like it when it is very, very flat, because if it is flat, it will just lay flat on your neck instead of standing. So you can ask any question if you have any. You can ask questions, even suggestions too. I welcome questions and suggestions. So feel free to ask questions. And yeah. So the nip line is what I'm trying to reduce the volume of it. I like it when it is very, very flat. Very, very flat. I think this place needs a little bit of trim. So at the end, I'll roll it to give me curves. Good. Leave there. So I think I'm through with this part. So at this point, please, if you are just joining us, please do well to like, comment, subscribe, and also share. And you can tap your screen to give us a like, and you can support this video by clicking on the top right, 3 dots on your top right to give us a like. And for our returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you for engaging, like Gracias, Daffy, and the rest. I want to say a very big thank you. And even though I don't call your name, that doesn't mean I don't appreciate. I really appreciate you. So this is what we've done of what we've done a little bit. So the main part will be for tomorrow. As I said earlier on, is late, so I won't be able to do the main part. So the main part is for me to roll it. You can see how flat this part is. Very, very, very flat. Very flat. Can you see it? Very flat. And I was able to achieve my C chord, though I've not really defined it with my hot comb and the rest. So today is just for training. It's a very good quality hair. So that's how to do your Pixie. Remember from the beginning I said it all depends on the volume you want to achieve. If it is something you want to go a very, very low, we can also go lower than this. That means that I have to use my clipper, but that's not what I want to achieve. At the beginning, I want to go lower than this, then I will use my clipper. There is a video I did some months back, some months back. There, I used my clipper to achieve it because I wanted it very, very low. But this, for today's tutorial, I just use my comb. And at times, your style, in most cases, not just at times, your style determines the tools you use. As I mentioned earlier, clipper is one of the things. That is, if you want to go lower than this, then you need your hair clips. Your hair clips, they are very, very useful. That means you want to cut them in sections. So you have to use your hair clips to make that different sections where you need to go lower using your clipper, where you need to go medium lower, then where you don't even need to touch at all or give a slight touch. And at times you use your pair of scissors. In this part I didn't use my pair of scissors because I don't really need it. There are times you use it to do your point cut and the rest, but it all depends on, Pixie cut comes in different styles. It can go shorter, you can want volume in some certain place, you can want it very small, you can go Anita Baker, still all those are short styles. So depending on what you are going for, at times you can even use your mousse to lower it before you trim. Some use to spray water, I said it earlier on, they'll make it wet first before they trim. So what you feel you are comfortable with, if it is the dry method or the wet method, as far you can achieve what you are looking for, then you are good to go. But personally, I prefer using the dry method because it helps me to see where I've gotten to, if I should go lesser or I should go I should just maintain that length. Because when it is wet, personally for me, how I feel about the wet method, I'm not saying it is bad, it is very, very good. Personally, if I should do the wet method, I won't be able to design when it is very low, because when you wet it, it becomes low already. So when I want to trim, it becomes difficult for me to say, okay, this is where I'm getting to. So it all depends on what you are going for. Your style, as I said, determines your tools you will use. At ribbon, I don't want to do the highlights. Then I would have continued with my rolling. Though I want to do the dry method way of rolling. That is, I'll use my rollers, mousse, and some other products to do the curls. I want to do the dry method, and that to be probably tomorrow or next tomorrow after I've done my highlights. So I didn't, I wasn't doing any of those. Definitely I would have continued with, excuse me, okay, I would have continued with what I'm doing. So for me to achieve my part, though is, this is it. Now it's not really visible because I've not applied heat to it. When I apply heat to it, that you see, that's when it will become very visible. But one needs to be very careful. I did the finger method. I use my fingers to define my parts. If you don't know how to use your fingers, please don't do it. Use your tweezer. And if you want to use your fingers, then you have to be very, very careful. You don't have to be tempted to pick them in chunk. You have to pick them bit by bit, strands by strands when doing your parts. As I said, I was too lazy to pick my tweezer. That's why I use my fingers for it. So thank you so much. Please, I believe you've picked one or two things about how to cut your pixie. How to cut your pixie is not hard at all. It's very, very simple. This is a very flat pixie, and I said I want to coil it, so I just wanted it flat. I'll also do the one that you have volume at this part. In Nigeria, yeah, most of us call it ogo. My sisters and brothers, we understand what I'm saying. We call it ogo. Someone say, please let the ogo to be full. So they want the ogo to be very, very full, meaning that just want this part to be full. A lot of volume should be here. Then this part will be very, very flat. So this is it. So when I'm done completely through with this, then I'll show you the finished product. Or probably I might also do a video on how to do the rolling. I might do some of, I'm not promising, but I might do some of the process live. I'll do live on it again. Or I do a video, I'll post the video, I'll try and do that video. So thank you very, very, very much. So if you have not subscribed, please do well to do just that. Hit the subscribe button and just support this video by clicking the three dots at your top right to support this video. Then double tap your screen, please do that if you've not done it. Double tap your screen to give a like. Really appreciate it. So bye. See you on my next video. Thank you. ago. Oh, you getting your rest. Ah. What? What? What?